Hello, my beautiful community. How are you doing at this very moment? Welcome to another Bedroom Guru with me, Nicky Allen. I know I still haven't done the meditation to visit the source yet because the roof is currently being done on the building that I'm going to be having my new spirit room in. And the workmen are working on it. So what does that mean? Workmen working on roof equals dogs barking every time they see them walk up and down the drive. So I still can't get any peace and quiet. As soon as I do, I will get the meditation done. So I thought I'd put this cheeky one in. I've got a number of people asking me questions through my email, and so I'm going through them. I will be with you soon, Angela. This one is for Wendy, who asks about a certain thing that if I had a penny for everybody that asked me this question, I will be sitting on a yacht right now in the Caribbean, being served beautiful Caribbean food, and then just chucking my dive stuff on and plopping in and having a look at the fish. Yeah. It's happening to everybody. Let's just deal with the spiritual people first of all. If you are an empath, or you're a light worker, a healer, holistic practitioner, anybody that has to deal with, empathy, or you're looking after people's, could even be counsellors, because we've all got this certain aura about us. We've all got this certain openness about us where we are sensitive to other people's energy, okay? And that is why way back I did a video, oh my God, just remember to put my phone on silent because you know it's going to ring, don't you? You just know it's going to ring. So anybody, oh for goodness sake, now my blinking doodad's going off. Anyway, so anybody that has to deal with empathy or has an openness to other people's energies, they are going to possibly be experiencing this. I would say more probably than anything, because I'm just getting it everywhere. All my spiritual friends, and again on top of that, you guys are emailing in saying, what's all this about? If you're feeling lack of motivation, you're finding it hard to do meditations, you may even be falling asleep, you're not being able to stay centered and concentrate on them. You may have an openness to the spirit world and you're finding it hard to connect with that. You may be working as a medium, or even not as a medium, you've just got a natural gift and you've got spirit people coming in quite regularly and you're understanding what they're seeing and doing, and then suddenly it just stops. Or it's you're struggling to get through. Okay, I'm getting it. Now and then things happen in here and I think I don't even know who just did that. I've got a clue. And so I kind of had a sort of meditation because I'm going through the same thing. I'm trying to meditate and I'm like, oh God, I'm either falling asleep or it's just like, it's really hard. It's like the other day I did one of my meditations. But I like my meditations. It's really easy to get off on. Get off on. Put me now over. Shall I just press stop and start again? I find it easy to get into the energy with my guided meditation. It's a bit weird first of all when I hear my voice, but then because I've created the visualizations, it's easier for me, if that makes sense anyway. So I'm kind of struggling as well. I also get days of lack of motivation. I also get days where mental health goes downhill, feel depressed. And so Mia, I get especially depressed when little Miss Guard Dog there, Mia, hey, that's enough, please. Mummy is talking to very important people. Oh my. Sorry, darling. That's the postman. See what I mean? I cannot wait to get my room done. I cannot wait. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to record again, though, because my voice is really not good today. Sorry. Mia! I'm so unprofessional. God. You're not going to recognise it, are you? When I'm sitting in my nice, new, shiny room. Going, hello, don't worry. There's no snoring. There's no barking. There's no nothing. It's just me talking. And you'll go, oh. Only come on in to listen to the story and bargain. So yeah, lack of motivation, mental health goes down, and I'm thinking there's no reason for it. Everything's fab, so why am I dipping down for no reason? I wake up and just feel really crap. Sometimes I've even had anxiety, breathlessness, a bit of heart palpitations and all that kind of stuff's bloody horrible. And so I'm kind of thinking what's going on. So I kind of went up in a meditation, half up, half down, because again, you know, I'm finding it hard to kind of concentrate now and then. So I get it, guys. And it was explained to me, I think it was Juliana. See, I don't even know what guide it was talking to me, you know? So don't worry about it, darlings. It's happening everywhere. And they showed me the vibration of the planet. I've mentioned this before. This is why. We are swimming in a humanity crisis soup. Like the analogy? Just popped in there. I just saw soup and loads of humans going, "Woo!" So what's happening is the whole planet, not just one country, not just one road, not just one area, the whole planet is dealing with a pandemic. Okay? So the vibration of the planet is really important. Now, for instance, when Michael Jackson died, the night he died, I dreamt that he was overdosing on ketamine. I can't even remember how he died now, right? But that's what I dreamt of. When Hurricane Katrina ripped through America, I think it was Florida. No, it wasn't New Orleans. What am I talking about? I dreamt the night before that I was wading through New Orleans and there were sharks going past me. And apparently there were wildlife and sharks in the main street, right? So that's called a spike, right? It is something that everybody will go, wow, or oh my God, to. Okay, so psychic people and empaths, people that are open to this type of thing, right, consciously open to it, they feel what I've been told are spikes in the universe, big oh my God wow factors. Okay, and so we just literally are in touch with the universal flow. All right, we're plugged into it. So when something spikes up, that the whole a very large amount of the humanity are going to have their energies going, whoa, we feel the echo of it before it even starts, or at the time it's happening, and then obviously the wow factor comes when it's exposed in the media or whatever. So what's happening is that because we are plugged into the universal flow of energy, because we are part of this whole, you know, the omnipresence that I'm going to be showing you in the meditation when I finally get down to it, right, we are connected into that. It's just as simple as you connecting with your mum and then suddenly the phone goes. You know, that's the simple connection. Thinking of your mum, ring, hello love, and you're like, oh my God, I've just been thinking of you, witchy. You know what I mean? Happens all the time, doesn't it? And you think of a friend that you haven't heard of for ages and they phone you. Like, we're all connected in. So if we're plugged into a universal energy, a universal consciousness, now and then as empaths, it's not about letting our guard down. I've tried it. I've tried blocking myself. I've tried wearing labradorite. I've tried doing visualizations. It's just too huge, okay? So what's happening is you're getting grief from all the losses from the pandemic. You're getting fear from people that are fearing for their lives because of the pandemic. You're getting frustration, anger. You're getting physical, material loss as well, don't forget, right? Every single ego emotion and every single negative emotion that most humans endure or go through is happening now, all around the planet, and is overwhelming the universal flow. It's overwhelming the frequencies that, you know, kind of rush and whisper around the universe, around the planet, if you like, okay? So we are literally swimming in a consciousness of all those negative emotions, whether we like it or not. So now and then I feel that our energies just suddenly suck in these spikes, because they're ongoing spikes. You know, it's not just one Michael Jackson passing. Do you know what I mean? It's literally ongoing. And I just think now and then in sleep state, perhaps we open up, or we just naturally open to feeling that impact, which puts us in the same state as the rest of humanity. Panic, anxiety, depression, isolation, lack of motivation, all of the kind of stuff that surrounds itself around a negative being, we suddenly get a big hit of it, right? And it can last for days, it can last for hours, whatever. You know, I kind of get the odd day and I think, Christ, I feel like crap. And then suddenly it's the following day, it's like it never happened. So that's why I know it's nothing to do with me and my feelings. I am feeling the energy of what's going on in the planet, and that's what's happening with people like you, Wendy, and other people, other empaths, okay? So it's totally fine. I think at the moment, all I can say to you is just ride the waves. And I'm just going to quickly explain that in a minute, how you ride the waves. It could even be happening to normal people. I'd say normal people, the muggles. But I feel that perhaps, you know, without even knowing it, you're sensing energy that's reverberating around the planet, you know, and you're not going to be able to help that. That's what's happening. With this dense energy, lots of spirit people are trying to get in. So with people that are not as aware, this is the weird bit, right? People who's not as aware of spirit people are starting noticing things, because their mum's coming down going, Christ, you're really in a bad place, you know, you might lose the house, da, da, da. So they're trying to get in, say, don't worry, it'll be okay, it'll be okay. And so I'm getting reported, a lot more reports, of people saying something in my house, okay, who are totally unaware of it, and they're suddenly getting stuff, which is lovely. Get them in the fold. And so I'm saying to them, it's people from the spirit world trying to say, hang on in there, it's okay. Or perhaps you're grieving and they've come in, you know. So they're getting that. But weirdly enough, the sensitives and the people that deal with spirit all the time, you know, mediums, all the rest of it, are like, where have they kind of gone? It's a bit harder to connect with them. I think it's because we're all busy visiting all the other people. Do you know what I mean? That like need the help and are not aware of spirit consciousness. It's just a really weird thing. So I've got reports of people saying, I can't get a thing as a medium, and I really did a crap reading yesterday. I don't know what the hell's going on. To people that don't have anything to do with spirit people whatsoever, and saying, why have I got something keep getting thrown off the sideboard, and why do I keep hearing my dad's song? Go figure. So that's the only way I can describe it. I think because of the crisis going on in the planet, lots of spirit family and friends are trying to, you know, get in and help and inspire the people that aren't so much consciously aware of the spirit world, angel realms. And whereas the conscious workers are struggling because they're trying to get through this denseness of all the crap of this humanity soup. Okay, so don't worry, it's happening to everybody. I literally was speaking to I was speaking to one person, and then she goes, oh, so-and-so said she felt like that, and so-and-so. It was 4 of us in one conversation that have got exactly the same symptoms, right? So don't worry about it. It is literally being bombarded with the energy of what's going on. Okay, so that's the answer to it. How can we help it? Literally all I do, and I'm going to say it again, but I've said it so many times on my positive thinking and positive whatever videos, okay? I've got Orgonite, that's more, you know, for the electrical and EMF and all that, but I still have that. I have that by my bed. As you know, I have the rose quartz. If you started to watch my Crystal of the Week series beginning, yay! So I have that under my pillow. At night, I send my prayers up to whoever said, can you please send healing, blah, 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 blah. I'll do that. And then I consciously say, can you just keep me away from this humanity thing? I am very conscious not to involve myself in looking at figures, how many died, who haven't. I don't watch any news or television unless it's Boris giving his speech. But apart from that, I will not interact with how many have died and whether it's rising or falling. I won't expose myself to the media of it. I don't want it in my consciousness. I don't want it on my thought process, so I don't engage, okay? I also have labradorite, which is a reflective stone. And I actually have got 5 of them. I've got like windows to the side of my front door, and I've just lined them in the window sills next to it. And labradorite is like a mirror stone. It reflects people's energy and intention. And it's nobody's intention to, you know, send despair and anxiety to everybody, but I do it anyway. So I've got the the labradorite in there. Okay. The reason I just said lavender is because I've just put it in there, but I'm not gonna burn it yet. That's my diffuser there. Ding, 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 ding. Best thing I ever bought. Got them everywhere in every room. I've just got lavender in there with a mixture of calm. So, you know, essential oils for positive focus. You'll get loads of those sort of recipes online. Okay. Also hematite. Okay, it's really weird. My friend just bought me a amethyst and hematite bracelet yesterday. And so hematite is a good grounding stone. Any black stones are good, because if you're getting too anxious, you're not knowing why, or you're feeling like, try perhaps getting the hematite and ground yourself with that. Of course, you want to think about positive thinking. So we're going to be looking at Archangel Chamuel, who's self-love, positivity, everything's fluffy and lovely. You've got obviously the self-love stone. Be mindful to watch programs that make you smile, make you laugh. okay? Don't put miserable, dull stuff on. It really does help. Put your favourite music on. Have your favourite photos of all the people you love around you. Whatever floats your boat. Like every single place I look now, there are wings, either on angels or fairies, in every single room, because they make me feel amazing. I don't think I've got any in the background there, have I? Now that's my photos and my smelly area. my candles and my diffuser. Oh, but look, if you see there, ding, 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 there's a coral, and that's a coral candle holder. And that is another thing. Anything to do with the sea, I absolutely adore. And so I've also got those here. I've got coral, I've got driftwood sculptures, I've got all sorts of stuff. Driftwood candle holders, love it all. Love it all. So I make sure that my sanctuary, and this is important for you if you're stuck indoors at the moment or working from home, is that you have things in a room that you're working in or you spend a lot of time in. Have it a sanctuary of nice things that you look at and go, oh, I remember that. Oh God, I love that. You know, when you've got objects where you think, oh, I really love that, and you saw it in the shop, you go, I've got to have that. I've got to have that, my precious, right? Have them in your room. Don't have things that niggle you in a room. You're looking and think, God, that's really doing my head in, that wallpaper over there. Or, you know, make the colour conducive to what you're working in. You can't, I don't think you can see it actually, but I love sparkly. I think I used to be a magpie in a previous life, right? Anything sparkly, I have it. But I've even got sparkles incorporated in the paint, and I'm doing grey at the moment. I do love grey. Accented with mustard in the lounge and accented with greens and lavenders in the spare room. Oh, I've got it everywhere. Anyway, it's got sparkles in it. So when I look at the wall, I can see it here, that everything's sparkly. Sparkles in the paint. So I'm very mindful now to create a sanctuary in every room. My bedroom is exactly the same. So be mindful to do that. It's the only thing to override this energy. If you do find yourself depressed, check in on yourself to see if it's something you are concerned about, okay? And if it isn't, and you just think, why the hell do I feel like this? It's going to be the pandemic energy. I'm telling you that now, okay? So you just got to ride the waves of it and try and do as much positivity as you can when you're feeling it, and just ride through it until the following day. It's the only way you can do it. Ride the storm and wait for the rainbow. It's the only way to do it. Yeah, so it's just operating positivity, understanding the energy of the planet at the moment, and thinking fair play, that's why, okay? Also, meditation, again, is going to be a fantastic thing. I'm trying to think what meditation I've got. I'll have a look at my guided meditation, see if there's anything there that will help you. I've got loads. There's one for alleviating depression. That's a good one. Alleviating depression. So have a go at that, you know, or find other guided meditations on here. In fact, talking of meditations, I've just been offered a fantastic opportunity by a man, Narek, who owns and composes music called Music of Wisdom. And he's allowing me to use his music in my meditations, and it is absolutely amazing. So look forward to all this new music. It is so bloody lovely. In fact, I might do a nature one and take you out to nature, because one of the meditations that he's given me is a fantastic one with nature sounds in it. It's lovely. So I might do that as well. But they're bloody quiet now. The workmen are gone. Might try and get a sneaky meditation recording in a minute. Wait until she's fallen asleep. But then she'll snore. The quandaries that I have to put up with. I'll try, see how I get on. So I hope that answers your question, Wendy, and I hope this answers a question for other empaths and people that are thinking, why do you keep getting these up and down days? Okay, it's obvious what it is, but perhaps it's not so obvious to some people, especially if you're light workers and you know, trying to meditate or do readings, and you're like, well, what's going on? You're having to work through a dense energy, and as you know, the spirit world and anything celestial works on a very high vibration, and if you can't meet that high vibration, you struggle. And because we have to get through all the Maya to get to the high vibration, it's just going to be a bit more difficult. Have patience, keep persevering. It's not your fault. You haven't been blocked. It's nothing to do with you. It's to do with the fact that we're currently residing in a dense energy, which hopefully will be lifted. The more morale that we get coming in, you know, when all the lockdowns start to lift, perhaps we'll get more morale, and that will lighten a bit of this denseness that's going on. All right, so don't worry. At some point, I can't say if it's my next video or not, because if it's quiet, I'm so getting in and doing that meditation one. But the next question is going to be answering. This is an interesting one, actually. I do not want to get messages from the spirit world. I don't want to use my intuition. How do I lock it down? I'll be doing that one at some point. So that's another question. And then I'll get to yours, Angela. I will get there, darling, so don't think I've forgotten you. So that's my it's not very quick, it's 20 minutes. Where'd the bloody time go? So that's my answer to your question. And I did want to do it in 5 minutes, but that's never going to happen, is it? Let's face it. So keep positive, keep going. Love you all, and look forward to hearing from you through the comments. Mwah. I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.